Seekonk Speedway, the action track of the East.
Junior's Auto Parts, one of the Mansfield-sponsored automobiles. Sanford & Son Auto Parts Quality Defense and Consumer sponsors the 43. Paul Melberg from Mansfield, Minuteman Ford Truck Mechanic, car number 03, another one of Junior's cars. Junior has his name on an awful lot of automobiles and really important contribution to racing from the Mansfield area. Minuteman Ford Trucks and Alvic Mobile Car Care also sponsor the 03 of Melberg. Dean Petty for Transport D&D Auto Body. Sean Sylvia from East Taunton in the 33 was, yeah. Okay. I always have to fight with nitro. Okay. There's that street division getting around in strong shape. The streets with Larry Oldie and that green number 47 on a pole. The 54 of Dean Petty trying to get onto Paul Melberg's 03. Paul Melberg's 03 trying to get under as we got Dean Petty from Masonic trying to break up the two junior sponsored cars that are right 1 and 2 right now. And oh, Dean got in that a little heavy. He burned that tire. He's heated that tire up. Now he's going to have to back off for a minute. There's Paul Melberg now, way out wide with that 03 at the halfway mark. Melberg's got that 03 way out wide. With the 47 of Larry Olney trying to hold on, going the easy way around the inside, as Paul Melberg looks like he might try to close the dot this time, as every time Larry Olney comes through that turn a little bit sharper. Let's see if Melberg can get it down in tight this time. As the 03 of Melberg, he puts it down in tight now. He takes it way out wide to the fence. Unfortunately, Petty this time can get under Larry Olney, and Petty takes over second spot. As Paul Melberg has the lead, Petty in the 54 has moved in second. With 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. The 03 has the lead. 54, Dean Petty is second, and the 47 of Larry Olney is third. Here's the white flag for Paul Melberg as the Minuteman Ford Mechanic is showing the way around. New Dean Petty from Masonic. We got a mechanic and a heavy equipment operator, one right after the other. The heavy equipment operator says, oh, the mechanics don't know how to drive, I'll have to show them. But this time here, it's Paul Melberg from Mansfield, the Juniors Auto Supply sponsored car number 03. It's Paul Melberg with a great babe from Mansfield as he shows the way around to Dean Petty. Is Dean Petty from Masonic go with the second one? Ooh, Chris Rooney from Smithfield in the car number 16. Chris will be on the pole with Keith Moreau from South Attleboro, the printer for TCI Press. Keith is 19 years old in car number 38. He's sponsored by TCI Press, Daniel Kennedy Trucking, and American Energy, car number 38. Scott Fanning from Smithfield, 24 years old, car number 98, R&R Farms Mechanic, Cars Auto Shop, Hyper Performance, and North Providence Auto Salvage. All sponsor the 98 of Scott Fanning. Unusual paint job on Scott's car tonight. Dave Titus from Attleboro, the environmental technician from the Foxborough Company, car number 68. Auto Supply Race Stores Incorporated, and TPD Ramo is the sponsor of the 29-year-old car number 50. And we're ready to go. Looking for the green. Yes, we got it. There's the green in racing with Scott Fanning. Scott Fanning with a very, very quick jump into the lead. Is that Coke? I've awfully tried it. Thank you very much. Scott Fanning has the lead. Car number 40, Hamasi Harmon, with the 38 of Keith Moreau. Did you ever get Johnny Trips out with a big note on it? Do not, I2 sponsor. Oh. Looks like the 16 around sideways. 16 around sideways gets us stuck there on the turn. I don't know if that's a... Yeah, it is. It's a bad spot now. He's getting closer. We may get a yellow on this one. As the 98, Scott Fanning has the lead. Hamasi Harmon is second. Keith Moreau is third. Keith Moreau is third. Yeah, he's got the 16 going again. All right, at the halfway mark. Look at Harmon getting under there. Hamasi Harmon gets that car number 40 under there. He finished fourth last week in the feature as Hamasa gets the 40 underneath the 98 and takes over the lead. As Fanning is, whoa, that 9 is just about out of control. The 9, he's really hanging on. Jeff Waterman in the 120 coming up the outside. Here's who we got over there backwards. Car number 12 is backwards over, and that's Richie Wisher. Richie's having problems with that. Richie comes from Warwick. He's having problems with that 12, getting it to go. Not quite. He's still got... Hamas is on the inside. Scott Fanning's on the outside in the 40 and the 98.
12 qualified.
Huh?
12 cars qualified.
How come?
Yeah, 40 to 12. 48 cars. 2 features.
Oh, we got a jam up in the back. We also had a little bit of contact between Scott Fanning in the front. And looks like we're going right to yellow. Right to yellow because the 06 and Rick Wisher and the 16 of practically impossible to reach him. I don't think he... yeah, but I wanted to say wrong. Uh-oh, hold on. That 68 is side saddled because he's going to get it straightened away. Jeff Waterman is tangling up with Scott Fanning again. Jeez, he just drives his way right through everybody. Jeez, Jimmy, speak to that kid.
You never listen to Jim?
Look at him, look at him, look at him drive right into the side of Fanning. Yeah, just keeps driving until he's...
To the front?
There's Hamasi Harmon in the 40, has the lead. Somebody's going to give him a ride and he's going to wish he had. Hamasi Harmon trying to hang on there. Keith Moreau in the 38, Waterman in the 120 as the 68. Oh, this stupid thing is on. I hate this thing in front of me. You can't see anything. As Hamasi doing himself a pretty good job with that 40, getting well out in front and staying there. Ooh, that 7 is still a little bit side saddle. Here comes your win off the turn. It's Hamasi Harmon with the Keith Moreau car. Jeff Waterman second. His third, the 68 of Dave Titus finishing. We're over to the New England Tech tent right away. As Seekonk Speedway and New England Tech. Of course, each and every year we send a portion of the proceeds from the New England Tech night goes to New England Tech for the purposes of tuition for some deserving student. And anybody that wants to go over there right now and congratulate, I believe Mrs. Vendetti is going to be over there. She's not feeling well. She didn't want to go down on the track. And they're going to have the ceremony in the electrician, local 223, car number 63, with Dave Petty Jr. from Asona. Dave's a Chris Robbins from Norton in the 91 car, Jeff Sutcliffe from Cumberland in the 36, Kevin Hawk in the 27, Rob Rotundo from Cranston in the 19, Pete Rhoda from New Bedford in the 41, John Silver in the 2, and that's the way they go. And we're a little bit rushed for time here. Steve Gardner has the lead. Whoa, the 18, is he clear out that whole inside row? Whoa, the 18 got a little bit high. The 26 and the 18 get together as Pete Fernandez looking for a little bit of room. I got a tickle I can't get rid of. Uh-oh, the 18 is... Hold on to that. No, the 91 is hard into the fence. The 91 is in there very, very hard. Very, very hard, right by the ambulance. The 91 is in there very, very hard. Let's see if he's Chris Robbins from Norton. We're checking. He's the Wheaton College groundskeeper. Chris Robbins went in there hard. Is that one of the cars? I can't think of the number right now. The 18. The 18 went around backwards.
2 laps complete, sir.
2 laps complete, thank you. 2 laps complete. It looks like the Chris Robbins, the EMTs went right over there. Of course, it happened right in front of them, so. They got to check and make sure he's okay. Chris is sponsored by Flynn Pest Control, Precision Auto Body, and Quality Coach Builders. The 23-year-old Chris Robbins, the groundskeeper at Wheaton College. And we get the okay word. He's fine. Steve Gardner is ready to go. He comes down on a hat, throws a little bit of smoke as the 62 of Russ Tatro come around the outside. The 76, Rich Napier, holding on the 63 of Ken Spencer. Spencer makes it very tight, but 3 deep going through the turns. They all lock up. Can they come out of this one? As Spencer is locked in with the 58. Spencer got totally hung up on the front bumper of the 58. There was nothing anybody could do on that one. Spencer was totally hung up on the front of the front bumper. Poor Ronnie looks him over. They come to that line. Bang! There's the green. We're going. Woo-hoo-hoo. Russ gives Rich Napier a little thank you, ma'am, against the fender, and off we go. Napier in that red number 76. He's on the outside. He pushes. Tim Acusis is having problems with the 60. He's way out wide with it. As the 19 is burning a tire as the body shifts over onto it. Bobby Rotundo is, if he can get around without burning the tire out, he'll be doing all right because he has very quickly moved up in a second spot, but he is really burning that right rear. Because he's running a regular passenger car tire, is he not, John? And so he's got a little bit more tread on it. Had that been a pro stock or sportsman, there would be no tread at all, and it would burn through quickly. But right now, Rich Napier has the lead. And the 19, Bob Rotundo, moves along. Hold on to that 41. There's Pete Rhoda having a little problem. White flag coming out. White flag coming out on the 76 as the 19 of Bob Rotundo leaning on him hard. Leaning on him hard with a half a lap to go. Is that tire going to last? As the smoke continues to fly right down hard. Look at the smoke pouring off the tire, and he wins it. He wins the heat as he beats Rich Napier. The 26, Pete ProNyne, is finishing in third spot. Then I think was the 58 of Steve Gott. Speaking of kind of a blur, Mr. Silver, welcome aboard, sir.
The 94 HJY New England Tech Night at Seekonk Speedway, and as you probably already know, the proceeds from the concessions and from the gate will benefit the D. Anthony Vendetti Scholarship Fund. So we're glad you're in attendance here on a beautiful night of racing. We're into our fourth heat for our street stock racers here tonight at Seekonk Speedway, and we'll get right underway in a second. We'll give you the lineup. Starting in 15th position, the number 73 car of Laurent Degassi out of Brockton. The number 95 car of Michael Glad from Central Falls. 13th position, the number 08 of Russ Bryant out of Weymouth. The number 0 car of Chris Berry out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Green flag, we've got it, ladies and gentlemen. The green flag is dropped for our fourth pro stock heat event. It's not. The pack stays filled, but we're starting to get opened up now in the top 5. The 05 car and the 71 car battling it out. The 71 car keeping on the inside, going a little wide, but out-muscling it as the 69 car now takes the second position. The 69 car now losing ground as the 71 of Jerry DeGasperi starts to open it up, taking his first position. Can he keep it? He powers it out and does it. Now the number 8 car is in third position. 69 and 8 and 24 and 05 are battling it out for fourth place, but now the pack opens up. It's wide open now. 71 and 69 still battling for the first position. Whoa, we get sideways in turn 4, the number 30 car. Getting just a little bit loose, but we're back under control again. But that did open up the pack in the end as we approach our halfway point. Our halfway point here on our fourth street stock heats. 71, 69, the 8s. Those are your first 3 leaders. 4th, 5th, and 6th position still wide open. The 5 car now falling back as the 82 picks it up, powers around, going into turn 2. Number 8 going way high, trying to come down inside. Cannot do it, cannot hang on to it as the 69 car gets a little loose into the infield. 2 laps to go. And toward the end of the pack, things are wide open now. 71, 69, and the 8. The 8 trying to get around, can't do it. 1 lap to go. Can he hang on to it? Can Degas hang on to that lead in our heat? We've got slow traffic in the number 3. They're about to lap it. Trying to get out of the way. The 69 again getting loose into that 4th turn, and we've got the checker. 71 of Jerry Degas Jr. out of Pawtucket, from Lindbergh's Auto, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and M&A's Race Car. And out come our sportsmen for our first heat here at Seekonk Speedway. Starting in the 11th position, it's the number 20 car of Herb Shoemaker out of Taunton. The number 80 car of Guy Workman from West Greenwich. In the 9th position, the number 25 car of Roger Hedges out of Carver. The number 01 of George Carafis from Brockton. In 7th position, the number 89 of Ron Reed from Rehoboth. The number 4 car of Ray Alexander Jr. We wait for our green flag.
6 qualify.
The top 6 will qualify. And the green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen, and with a roll they go. Linwood Cowan in the 56 car immediately taking the lead, powering his way underneath. But the 8 car going way high and wide, really high. Can he do it? He outmuscles Cowan in the 56 car. Cowan had a rough week last week. We'll see what he does this week. The 48 car now in a distant 3rd. We're getting really loose. It looks like we may have a tire problem on the number 25 car, dropping way back. Way back. We'll see if that 25 car of Roger Hedges is going to go to the pits or not. Cowan trying to maintain 2nd position. Yes, the 25 car is going to the pits. That's the 25 car of Roger Hedges out of Carver, Massachusetts. Currently the battle is for 3rd position. 3rd position, the 48 car and the 4 car doing battle with the 42 trying to keep on the inside groove. They're going way high, and Cowan dropping back more and more now. The 48, 42, and 4 battling it out for 3rd position. The top 6 will qualify. And the 20 car is now being lapped by your current leader, number 8, Chad Chase out of Somerset. Trying to get around the slow traffic. Chad Chase just burning up the track. As we get to our halfway point, here comes Chase Cohen, and the number 48 car, Bird Bright, 1, 2, 3 positions right now. Let's check the action in the middle of the pack. Looking for our 5th and 6th positions. That's the number 4 and the number 19 car. The 19 driven by Doug Moreau of the Sonnet. He's going to have a tough time hanging on to that qualifying position. Currently being challenged by Ron Reed. Ron coming hot, trying to get down on the inside, going around into turn 4. Looking for some drafting. Can he do it? Still currently the 19 car is in your last qualifying position. And here comes Reed. It's the 89 car, Ron Reed, trying to make his break. He can't do it. 19 shuts the door on him. 2 laps remaining. 2 laps. And Chad Chase is just burning it up. Chad Chase in the number 8 car with nothing ahead of him but clean air and the checkered flag. Chase, Linwood Cohen in the 56 and the 42 car. In 3rd position of Bobby Leclerc. The battle is on in 3rd position between Leclerc and the number 4 car now of Ray Alexander Jr. Alexander getting really slippery, trying to get the inside. Cannot do it, and the checkered flag is dropped. Chad Chase in the number 8 car takes your first sportsman heat. Quick announcement, if we could have John Dillion to the base of the tower, please. John Dillion to the base of the tower. This is our 2nd qualifying heat for the sportsman division here at Seekonk Speedway. These cars average around 13.5 to 14 seconds around this track. Left-hand turns at almost 80 miles an hour. Tom Scully in the number 7 car out of Johnston. We've got it. The green flag is dropped, ladies and gentlemen, and the number 9 car takes the quantum leap ahead, but is quickly being challenged on the outside by the 77 car of Dana Willis. Dana goes high on the outside, trying to find that groove, but cannot do it as Scully sneaks around on the inside, trying to outpower him. It's a real battle going on. The 77 and the 7 now. The 77 drops back. The Scully car, number 7, quickly taking the inside groove, going into 2nd position. And here comes the 5th car. The 77 car of Dana Willis is dropping back now, losing time. The 28 gets a little loose on the infield as our top 3 start to pull away from the pack. Here comes Scully making his move, coming on the inside of the number 9 car. Can he do it? Sends the number 9 car up high, and he does it. Scully takes your lead in the number 7 car, the 9 going way high, and now the 7 and 5 car, driven by Corey Boudreau, are your current 1st and 2nd position leaders. Scully is focused, and the 5 car comes calling, going way high, going to try to push the apex of the turn, come around down the bottom, but can't do it. Scully holds on as the 5 gets a little loose. Once again, the 5 car going high, trying to make his move on Scully in the 7 car as we approach our halfway mark. Whoa, and we've got him loose all over the place in turn 4. 31 car suffering some pretty serious damage.
Right at the back of the 99.
That's a 31 car of Jeff Goodrow. We are still racing on the green. And now the 07 car gets loose. And the yellow flag comes out. 31 car of Jeff Goodrow. He's got some serious aerodynamic styling going on right now. The 95 car of Bill Manchester Jr. taking it in the left door.
Right fender, the left.
If he can maintain his lead. We've got the green flag, and there he goes. He takes the quantum leap. Already a half a car length ahead. It's Scully in the number 7 car being challenged in the 5 car by Corey Boudreau. Corey Boudreau wants it. You can see it. He's coming down on the inside, trying to get the groove, but can't make it. And now the number 9 car is in your 3rd position, driven by Paul Vaness. It's Vaness, it's Boudreau, it's Scully in the 1st position as the 77 car comes calling. The top 6 will qualify in our sportsman heat. And our 95 car gets sideways again.
What's Billy Manchester doing?
Not a good night for our 95 car, driven by Bill Manchester.
What's Billy doing? Run his own race out there?
Yeah, that's it.
2 laps. Tom Scully hanging on. Currently your 6th position car. The final qualifier is the number 16 car, driven by Rob Wright out of Brockton. 1 lap. Whoa, and Wright gets sideways. He gets bumped by the 99 car. The 95 car of Manchester trying to take advantage of it, but Wright hangs on. It's a close battle for that 6th position now. Here comes our checker flag. We've got it. It's Tom Scully, it's Boudreau, and the 9 car of Paul Vaness. And unofficially, our 6th position final.
Go down to the hospitality tent and get a sandwich and a
Sandwich.
and a Coke.
Okay.
You gotta make identification, that's all. Just get it. Adrian's down there, just get identification and they'll get it for you. Well, just tell them you know me. The kind of a tent is Steve Sanford Jr. from Cumberland, the boiler technician. Commercial heating, barriers, auto body, Bob's Auto Repair, the 24-year-old Burke and O'Connell Construction, and of course Cisco's Performance Center sponsors racing engines. All sponsor car number 33, Ryan Mybarm, and look out, there's the green flag. As Stevie Sanford has the pole and is trying to hold on, Mike Silva, pouring the coal to it. Hi-yo, Mike Silva. And with Bobby Pella Jr. in the 12 car, comes up behind. Kimosabe there. Hey, look out. It's Mike Silva in the lead. As Steve Sanford trying to keep the 12 car of Pellin from cutting in, but Pellin manages to just make a hole and get it in there. Look out, damn boy. He's a little bit side saddled in that 44 automobile, one of the pink machines. Is that one of the regular pink ones? There are so many pink ones, I can't tell which one belongs. Huh? I don't think he belongs to that group, no. And it's... Who was the long range anyway? Who was that masked man anyway? Mike Silver in the lead. With Bob Pellin backing right at his heels. And look out, because here comes Murray, Rob Murray. As Silver is having to throw that 71 around sideways, getting it through the turns. He went into that turn real heavy, threw the car around sideways, managed to stay in front of Pellin. As he's looking for handles all over the place right now. There he is again, sideways. Can he close the door again? No, Pellin's down the inside. Pellin is down the inside, trying to take over the lead. And Pellin does. Pellin takes over the lead. It's Bobby Pellin in the lead. Silver is second. Rob Murray is third. Sanford is fourth. With Bob Pellin in the lead. Mike Silver running in second spot. Murray in the Consumer Auto 08 looking for a chance to get around Silver. Silver's looking for handles all over the racetrack. Silver trying to find those handles as he goes in deep, throws it around sideways with 2 laps to go. Murray looking for him to do it again, and Murray taking advantage of it down the main straightaway and takes it. Gets ready to close the door on Silver. As Silver having problems staying down on that inside, keeping him down low, Hop Harrington style. And it's car number 12 with Bobby Pellin in the lead. With Bob Murray running in second spot in the 08 and Mike Silva running third. Steve Sanford still has that fourth spot as the 23 of Kevin Knapp trying to take it away. Here's the victory. The victory goes to Pellin. So it's Bobby Pellin with Rob Murray and him just a little bit and stop Silver from sticking his back end out there a little bit, and it naturally slows him down enough, and he was able to take him because of it. That's the way the Hopster used to get around the racetrack. If a guy had any problem at all getting loose, Hop was there to beat him. And it looks like Mr. Murray has learned that little lesson from years ago. Of course, those that don't know, Ralph Hop Harrington used to be a stock car racer many years ago. You have to explain that to John Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakeville in the number 1 car is next. State of Massachusetts Correction Officer, car number 1. Eddie St. Angelo from Barrington in the car number 12. That's a Indiana Rumo automobile. Rick Hanato from Somerset in the 24. Tony Salpietro in the 37. And Jimmy Whitehead from Harrisville in the 56. Whoa! Somebody didn't get going good. That whole inside row went, oh, look out for that 18 as he slipped it back in there. As the 87 car. Mike Cavallero continuing to show it around. The 22, Tony Dias Jr. outside. Norm Holden looking to get through, so does Tex Barry. Norm Holden in the 6 looking to get around in underneath Cavallero. The 74 car keeping him honest. And they still keep it side by side. Oh, hold on, everything went askew that time. As we got a little bit of a bump coming into the turns. Now the 87 out there alone. Can Holden break free? As he is down alongside of the 22 of Dias. Holden looking to get out of the hole and get that inside row moving. As Cavallero still has it all to himself. Holden's just looking for that inch that he needs to get up and around at the halfway mark. And it looks like he's going to do it. Holden pokes his nose around Cavallero. Holden can do it. He'll break that outside row, and he does. Holden takes over the lead in the turns. Tex Barry follows him through. Tex Barry is up and around. The 99 of Wayne Dion. Andy Johnson's 16 automobile out there. It's Norm Holden. Look at Barry in the 18 as he's pouring the coal around, trying to take off that second spot and make it all his own. The American Paving 18. Tex Barry pushing hard. Eddie St. Angelo in the 12 moves up to try to get around the 48 and does not. As Estelle pushes it a little bit hard down the backstretch and keeps us and St. Angelo behind him. Let's see what's going to happen this time with 2 laps to go. Norm Holden still showing it around. All by himself, well on in front. 1 lap, half a lap. Here's the win. Oh, 1 lap to go. They are finding that the 87 car is a hard car to get by, as it has made the complexion of this race entirely unique. As Norm Holden showing why the number 6 car has a very hard guy to get by tonight as we continue on in this Pro Stock division. Is it possible for me to have some names for the next Pro Stock race, or is it is everybody gone on vacation on your side of the thing, Sam? Well, it's the Cello Restaurant automobile of Paul LaPlante from Lincoln. He's a machinist from Precision Products. Paul LaPlante, car number 42 on the pole. Jeff Thompson in the 46 from Somerset. Resendiz truck driver, outside pole. Viveris in the second of these Pro Stock automobile racing. Look for the green as Paul LaPlante brings it down. The green is out. It's LaPlante and Thompson. Thompson gets a very good jump around the outside, but LaPlante manages to stay right up with him. Wayne Newman in the 50. Hold on to that 04. Wayne Newman in the 57, way out wide, carries the 64 Regal, way out. It's the 42 of LaPlante trying to hold on is Jeff Thompson. Jeff closing the door, taking over the lead. Hang on to that 57, Wayne Newman. Double, triples it. Newman trying to be a difficult man to get by. 23, Steve Channing puts a fender in the door of George Rigo. 8 to qualify in this one, 8 to qualify. Black flag for somebody. We got a black flag coming out for somebody in there. We're all in there. I can't read the... It looks like Jimmy Wilkins is getting a black flag. He's got a problem. Oh yeah, he's losing fluid. Jimmy Wilkins is losing some kind of fluid, whether it's gas or what it is, on the 5 car. Black flag. Didn't get it out there in time that time. All right. He's got to call it to a stop before something happens. Jimmy could get into a problem with it. If it is fuel, they don't want it all over the racetrack, and they'll be quickly, so it possibly was not. Oh, bang, bang. Oh, wow. Everybody gets it that time. Everybody gets it that time. Ray Lee and his new ride for the night gets christened.
What's that all about?
Vinny Anarumo got nailed on that. Everybody got nailed in the backstretch, and Ray got hit hard. He's got a lot of damage to the front of that car. As Jeff Thompson, again with that 46 car, gets out very quickly. Lenny Ellis in the 41. He's behind Channing in the 23 as they form that outside row. And start to put the pressure on the outside car. Channing is really very quickly putting the pressure on Paul LaPlante. Whoa! Hold on to that 57 as he went right for the side on Lenny Ellis. Straightened out just in time. The outside row now with Ellis, Martin, and Anarumo. The inside row, Paul LaPlante, Wayne Newman, and George Rigo with the 88 car of Bobby Tripp back there. '42 is a little bit wide coming out of that turn, and it looked for a moment like 57 was going to get under him. Which would have come as a shock to Lenny Ellis, as Lenny Ellis wants to have that outside row. Not doing anything with it, but he's got it. Lenny Ellis staying right alongside of Wayne Newman in that 41. Rick Martin trying to decide, maybe I'm in the wrong row. George Rigo, oh, Ellis slows down. Martin tucks in under him. A lot of upping going on. White flag coming out. White flag for 46. White flag for Channing. White flag for LaPlante. And white flag for the 57 Wayne Newman. Here comes your finish. It's Jeff Thompson. Channing. Vinny didn't qualify. It's going to be one of the wildest consolation events you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, he finished ninth.
He finished ninth. Vinny did not qualify in that crazy, crazy setup. What?
There's no reason for it. No reason at all. Guys are
You gotta.
I think that, that
You want to do the consi?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you do the consi? Go to work instead of sitting there with your bare face hanging out. Yeah. Which consi is it? It's the sportsman consi, right? And now.
89 for Ron Reed, and it's going to be a green. He calls him down. It's a green flag. The number 89 jumps out to an early lead. The 43 dives down, looks to take over the second position, and he does it with ease. Alongside of Glenn Young. Glenn Young shifts back to third, and here comes Billy Manchester Jr. Up along the outside, the 43 is looking for the lead, but Billy Manchester Jr. takes over the third position with the 95. A little bit of contact in the back between the 31 and the 07, but they managed to get it straightened out. The 43 suddenly loses power, dives back down into the turn, makes contact with Shane Camboa, and it looks like Billy Manchester Jr. in the 95 has a flat right front with a little bit of sheet metal damage. He's going to have to head to the pits. It's the 89 showing the way, the number 89 for Ron Reed showing the way around. In second, it's the 80 for Guy Workman. 45 is Scott Estrella working third with Glenn Young in the 99. The 33 looks like he's going to call it a night and drop into the infield.
31 is boiling.
The 91 goes to the infield, and the 31 is boiling over. He heads to the pit area. Looks like a modifier. And it's way out front. It's the number 89 for Ron Reed showing him the way. An easy, easy win for him if nobody can catch up. Guy Workman in the 80 has better ideas. He dives deeper and deeper into the turn, gains a car length. Every time it's the halfway point for Ron Reed. Glenn Young gets us sideways, taps the back of Scott Estrella, gets us sideways, manages to keep her going in the Juniors Auto Supply number 99. Top six, folks. It's the top six. Roger Hedges looking to the bottom of the 44. The 44 and the 25 slam into one another. Again, they managed to keep her going. Shane Camboa gets brought around big time. Oh, and the 01 makes heavy contact. Real heavy contact. Looks like the radiator is gone in that automobile.
And he tore the front end off the
And the 44 looks like the front end is pretty much torn off. How many?
7 laps complete.
7 laps complete in
Shane's
the
okay.
consolation event. The 01, nurses are over to the pits. He looks like he blew a radiator, blew all the steam out of it. He wants to get it back to the pits before he does any kind of engine damage.
Look at this mess you guys made.
Last night up at Lee USA Speedway, Dick Houlihan and Rick Capaco made the trip up. Show the rookies the way. Ron Manfredo shows them the green flag, 7 laps down. Ron Reed jumps out to an early lead as Scott Estrella jumps into the bottom and looks for second position. Glenn Young wants to follow him through, and Scott Estrella looks like he's going to get the second position. There's the 99 of Glenn Young looking way to the bottom, jumps into the 3rd spot with Roger Hedges also following suit. Guy Workman was running good, but he seems to be shifting back. He's only going to qualify the top 6 though, so if he can just hang in where he is, he's going to qualify. It's a field of rookies here, folks. Doing a fine job. Scott Estrella looks to the bottom for the win. The 89 shuts the door and it's down the backstretch they go. 2 to go this time around for Ron Reed. Ron Reed holding him off. Scott Estrella all over the back of him, trying everything he can. Just gives the 89 a little tap to let him know he's there. And there's Glenn Young looking to the bottom. 1 to go for Ron Reed. This will be the first time under the checkers for him. Also, I believe, in the Wesco Oil, sponsored number 89. Scott Estrella is going to make one last try down the backstretch. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it, and it will be Ron Reed in for the checkers. Followed by Scott Estrella, Glenn Young, Roger Hedges.
Car number 18, Tunes Unlimited Outlets Glass. Les Potter, car number 18. Alongside him is Jesse Manchester from Westport, and car number 43, Junior's Auto Supply, Merrill Lynch, and Bayside Restaurant sponsored car. Scott Fitzgerald from Pawtucket, the Sylvanian Corporation forklift operator, car number 03, the blue automobile. He's starting in 3rd. Russ Harris from Seekonk is starting in car number 32. He's starting in 4th, the Crystal Ice car. Pat McCroyan from Berkeley is starting in 5th spot, car number 65. PJ's Tire, Alice's Restaurant, C&D Auto Repair. Dave Gavlik from Rumford. He's a computer programmer, driving car number 14. He'll be starting in 6th spot. 08 is Howard Bishop from Portsmouth, system analyst for the Providence Journal. Car number 08, Howard Bishop. Dana Savory from Plymouth, Courier Stoughton Maintenance and Supervised. Car number 78. And in the 00, Al Mashan from North Attleboro, the welder from North Attleboro, 00, sponsored by Risser Engineering and Auto Services Unlimited. Car number 73 is Mark Langlois from Pawtucket. Mark is sponsored by Dupuy Oil, Dumont Brothers Painting, and Precision Harley Davidson. Nothing's working today, too. Get it all together here one way or another. And we're ready to go. 4 in a row, up and down, look at them go. The 18 having a bit of a Yugo problem. As Skip Potter does not get the 18 going at first. Now there's a hard hit on the 4. The 4 in the 65. Pat McCroyan got married right on the door by Jerry Berthollet. I don't know. Jerry's okay. Jerry's okay. He's just in a bad spot. He waves that he's okay. That's a tough hit on that 4 automobile. He waved to the start and he's okay. Ooh, what happened to 72? Looks like we had some landscaping down here in the first turn.
We've got him lined up once again in our inside row. The pole position, that's number 18 of Les Potter, looking for our restart. We get the green flag. The green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen, in our first Formula 4 feature. They're getting a little sideways, but the field starts breaking up now. The 18 car of Potter is being challenged on the outside by the 14 car and the 84 car, easily overtaking them. The 14 car looking for that inside groove. We'll see if he can muzzle his way through, but the 84 car is driving very, very aggressively and very well as the 84 and the 14 do the bump and grind around turn 1, and the 84 takes the lead. Tremendous racing that just happened, and in turn 3 we get sideways. The 45 car going down into the infield, but still under its own power. And now the 62 car is going every which way in turn 2. Currently your leader is the 84 car, driving very, very well this evening.
It was the 88, 2 laps came from the back of the pack and then up to 3rd.
14 in second position, and now the 88 car. Taking third position as the 32 gets sideways. The 88 car of Kevin Casper is trying hard to get up, and now is into second position. Tremendous driving by Casper. Just unbelievable positioning by Casper. But still, the 84 car is your current leader. We've got our halfway mark here in our first Formula 4 feature. The 84 and the 88 wide open. There's nothing between them and the finish line. And the battle goes on between 14 and 32 and 51 for our third position here in our feature race. Tremendous racing going on right here in our Formula 4 division. And the 32 car coming down on the inside, getting a little loose. Trying to get the inside groove, but cannot make it, and the 14 car hangs on. It's Dave Gavlik in the 14 car. Two laps, and once again the 32 car is threatening Gavlik, trying to get him on the inside, but cannot overpower him. Gavlik's driving very, very well in that 14 car.
Wide.
Really wide. We get down to one lap. The 45 car getting a little sideways. 1 lap to go. We're looking for the checker flag. The 84 car is at least 1 lap ahead of the field, if not 2. And the 7 gets loose, really threatening the 84 cars. They all get wide, and we've got our checker flag. What a tremendous finish. Tremendous racing here in our Formula 4 division first feature event. A very, very close call at the end for the 84 car.
Who is the 84?
Coming into this week's racing, Bill Scholler in the 84 car has got 90 points, putting him in 5th place in our Formula 4 division here at Seekonk Speedway. A coupon, fill that in, send it in, or stop by Cisco's, drop it off, and at the end of the month, you may win yourself $250, courtesy of the good folks at Cisco's. And now to Ron Cornell for our second Formula 4 feature event, I think.
Thank you, Pete. On the pole, going to be the number 9 for Scott Banville out of Tiverton. In the second position will be the number 86 for Joe Pimentel. Starting in the third spot will be the number 26 for Tom Kiefer Jr. In the fourth position will be the number 28 for Ken Casper out of Somerset. In the fifth position will be the number 19 for Richard Duffy. In the sixth position will be the number 10 for Neil, the Gold Medal Bakery Cup. In the eighth position will be the number 11 for Mike Walsh out of Westerly, Rhode Island.
That's not the car, that's what we work for. It does not supposed to have nothing to do with the car.
Consider it done.
Starting in the ninth position will be the number 8 for Cheryl Doobie. In the 10th position will be the number 09 for John LeCount. Starting in I believe this time around, Ron Manfredo shows him the line. That's where he wants him to get under power. The number 9 of Scott Banville is going to show him the way, and it's the second Formula 4 feature. Takes the green, and here we go. Number 86 is being pushed down into the first turn by the 28, gets in a little high. The 28 takes over that second spot. 86 way up high. The 11 looks way to the outside. It's 4 wide going into turn 3. The 11 dives in deep, passes 3 or 4 cars at a time, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to achieve what he tried, but there he goes again, diving in even deeper and takes over the third position. That's the number 11, the 46 at a slow pace up onto the outside of the backstretch.
82 coming through. 81 and 82.
The 82's way up to the outside, passing 2-3 cars at a time, and there he goes, diving into the 5th position.
81 has moved up to
81 also doing a fine job, looks underneath the number 11. Manages to take over the 3rd spot, and here comes the 82. The 82 of Robert Blanchett looks to take over that fourth position. The 11 will have none of it, and it's a side-by-side battle. The 11 drifts a little high, loses ground, and the 82 takes over that 4th position. The 81 looks to the bottom, wants that 2nd spot. Gets by the 9, so does the 82. and the 8 is completely sideways facing traffic. The 09 brings her around and misses everything, and it's the caution flag.
Great driving by the 13.
Nice driving by the 13 car. He just made it by, folks. That was a beautiful display of driving.
Cheryl Doobie.
Still sitting in the infield is the number 8. Beto shows him that line, does not want him under power till the line. They bring it in nice and slow, and it's going to be a green flag. The number 28 of Ken Casper dives out to an early lead, but the 81 looking to the outside, and down the backstretch they go. It's a three-way battle for the lead. The 28, the 81, the 82, the 81 dives in deep. It's the halfway point. The 81 takes the lead at the line. The number 81 takes the lead. David Banville. Oh, the 28 gets right into the side of the 82. They both managed to get it straightened out, and they're back underway. The 9 looks to the bottom. The 82. Oh, there's some contact in turns 3 and 4, and the 96 goes around. The 07 heading for the wall, manages to keep it off the wall. 96, it looks like he's smoking. He's got the radiator damage. There's some steam coming out of it. Tries to roll it forward. Don't think he can manage to get it to roll forward. Or I guess he's going to decide not to pull out in front of traffic, which is the wise thing to do here at Seekonk Speedway. 81, right? And it's the 81 with 2 to go. The 81. David Banville, 2 laps to go for David Banville. The number 11, the power-up sponsored car, number 11, in for second. Can he hold on? The 82 of Bobby Blanchett's got a better idea. He looks to the outside. It's the 82 and the 11. The race is for the second position, folks. 82 and the 11, side by side out of turn 4. Under the white flag, 1 more to go. The 82 dives her in deep. The 11 dives her in a little deeper. But the 82 comes out front.
Number 81.
The 81, here he comes, the 81 for Scott Banville. David Banville takes the checkered. That's the Jerry's Automotive sponsored, number 81. Also sponsored by Matthews Towing, in for the win in the second Formula 4 feature. David Banville, Somerset resident, employed at Gold's Metal Bakery. Give him a big round of applause, folks. This is what it's all about. These guys work hard all week. When he comes around with that checkered flag, wave to him, show him you really appreciate the drive that he put in here tonight.
84 GTI, is that what you're telling me?
It's a 1984 Volkswagen GTI. He's savoring every inch of this victory lap. You can tell. Down the backstretch he goes. Let's hear it on the backstretch, folks. Show him you appreciate it.
Spinning in a room outside. And it's green. Spinning in a room, Dick Houlihan. Now Jimmy Wilkins gets out there in that 5. And he's a squirrely. He's a bit on the squirrely side as Dias in the 22. Hold on to it. Johnny Tripp having problems with the 40. Caparco looking for a spot. And Trippy's going all the way around. Trippy was having trouble earlier. You can see him having trouble trying to keep that car going straight ahead. He's had trouble all night long. All of a sudden the car will lose its handles like that. There's not a thing you can do. You try everything. And it's green and going. Oh, Jimmy Wilkins has real problems getting it going. Jimmy Wilkins, this is not his night. Vinny Anarumo with the 1 of Dick Houlihan, the 22 of Tony Dias. Jimmy's playing with fire, staying with him. Really? But that damn door is open again. And Johnny Tripp is going back in again.
Did Fred give it to you? Did he know it off the top of his head?
It's the halfway mark. Caparco and Dias are having a little go. Caparco and Dias are having a little go out there. Well, would you shut that door when you go through? Looks like we got problems with the 56 of Jimmy Whitehead as Jimmy pulls that car off the track. Something happened in the front suspension. Vinny and Arumo having an easy time of it right now. As both he and the one car out for a Sunday drive. Jimmy Wilkins trying to get around the 00 as he and Caparco are going at it. Rich Caparco and Jimmy Wilkins. Whoa! Little thank you ma'am through the turn. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as Wilkins, of course, and Caparco have taken Dias. Dias not running that well. Remember, this is the Consi. These are the slowest cars. There's a whole bunch of cars that proved they were faster with 1 lap to go. So this is very discouraging for Jimmy Wilkins and Rich Caparco and Dias that they're not running faster. There's your winner, the 11 with the 1 is second. Caparco, Wilkins, Dias, the 04 Novak, the 24 of Ashton, the mother-in-law. Yeah, Fred, just you know, Fred, I'll advise you when it comes to mother-in-laws. I've had one for years. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sportsman Feature Event. They're moving right along tonight, aren't they? Maybe we shouldn't say that. Every time we say that, we get in trouble, right? All right, now the first of the guys that qualified by way of the Consi. We have car number 80, Guy Workman, from West Greenwich, starting way back in the end, car number 80, Guy Workman, sponsored by Napa Auto Parts, Mark Fiedler, DDS, and Joe's Service. Alongside of him is Ken Kohler Jr. from Providence, La Rocca Engineering, runs Zion's Pizza of Federal Hill, and Donald's Car Corner, car number 43. Those are the last 2 cars to qualify. Roger Hedges of Carver, he's a police officer in the town of Carver Division. This is a division that can go to any racetrack and keep up with most of the divisions there. It should be open. That should be open. Looking for the green for the feature event for the Sportsman Division. We're underway. We're underway with Steve Sanford in that 10 car and the 48 of Herb Wright, bringing him around.
That's all I have.
We're ready.
It's nice. Whoa, the 08 around backwards, hits Chad chasing the side backwards, nothing he can do about it. And we got debris all over the place. We got debris all over the place as the 08 Rob Murray gets spun around in the main straightaway and he hits Sportsman Division. And the green is out, and once again we get underway.
You got a second?
Not for a moment. And taking over the lead, Herb Wright in that white number 48 takes over the lead. Go ahead.
This is Bill Rosini, Vice President.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
He's doing gentleman's document.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, the 9 car gets a little bit tangled up with Steve Sanford. Sit down here, Bill. How you doing? Sit down over here. It's Herb Wright taking over the lead, and Herb is pouring the coal. Steve Sanford in the 10. Dana Willis in the 77. Corey Bedros worked his way up from 10th to 4th spot. Corey a little bit sideways there. We got the 19 dragging something, and everybody's trying to get away from him. But they got real problems getting around him as he's doing his best to get to the pits. The 19 with a tire gone. But boy, that sure opened up the whole back end, didn't it? Here's your leader coming around. That's Herb Wright in that 48 car. As Steve Sanford has the 10 running strong. Corey Boudreau in the 5. Dana Willis being challenged by the 9 car of Paul Vaness. Sanford really putting his car through the paces as Boudreau taking advantage of a little looseness on Sanford's part, and Boudreau takes over second spot, and he's going after the lead. Corey Boudreau in that 5 car is going after Herb Wright. He's going after the 48, and he's got time to do it. Backwards right on the racetrack, the worst place to be coming out of the turns. The 89 very quickly. Ron Reed from Rehoboth getting in there and around backwards, and that's a terrible spot. And this towards the Sesco. This is where it happened, right here at Seekonk Speedway. Right here, looking for the restart on this feature event. And Herb Wright does not get it going. But Corey Boudreau does, and the 5 car has taken over the lead. We have a jam up behind him. We have a couple of cars locked together. They get straightened away as Corey Boudreau with the lead at the halfway mark on this feature event. The 16 has spun out. Can he get it out of there? I don't know. He's in a very, very bad spot. As the 4 and the 56 Linwood Cowan bracket the 16, and we go to a yellow. The 19 making it to the pits.
12 laps complete.
12 laps complete.
That's a copy that I...
Sneaking somebody in at the end. Yeah, the 16 coming in at the end. Rob Wright coming in at the end and getting in out of the pits. Minus a whole bunch of pieces of equipment. Look out for Corey Boudreau as he wants to be out in front as far as he can. Dana Willis gets under the 48. So does the 42, Bobby Leclerc. Bobby Pellin is really pouring the coal, and so is Chad Chase as the pair of them started way, way, way in the back. Nobody started back further than Chase. He was at the end of the trail, but whoa, 48 and 77 get together. Dana has to back out of it, loses a spot, and that puts Pellin on the outside. He'll be coming up behind right in a minute as the 42 of Leclerc, a little bit squirrely. Leclerc got a little squirrely, now he's in tight into Willis. And Willis into Herb Wright. Hang on, you guys. There's 3 out in front looking for something to happen, and it's going to if they don't stop. As it got a little bit rough. Dana Willis is evidently losing a tire. He's losing all signs of spots out there. He's going to the back quickly. Corey Boudreau has the lead. Herb Wright is second. The 9 of Paul Vanessa is third, with the 8 of Chad Chase. Then the 7 of Scully and Leclerc. And look out because here comes the 12. He's caught in the end behind. Corey Boudreau with, oh, Scully lost an engine by the sounds. Sounded like Scully's engine just quit. He may not be able to make it to the pits. We may have to stop. We do. We do. Scully's engine If that was Scully's engine making all that noise, what was it, a broken timing chain or... Because it suddenly started backfiring on the, right into the... Enjoy. It's always a great, great affair. As they come from all over the Northeast, they love to run a Seekonk. This is where the midgets grew up. 12 is back out, but he's at the back end of the pack. Is he stuck?
Looks like he stopped.
I'll have to be sure, no problems. And clear. Green and going with 5 left. Corey Boudreau working it hard. Corey works him hard. Two more is Corey Boudreau in that number 5 automobile. West Warwick. White flag comes out, white flag. Around the back. Out of the third turn. Coming in for the victory, it's Corey Boudreau with Carl Vaness and the 8 automobile, Chad Chase, as the 89 spinning around in the back. Well, it's Corey Boudreau from West Warwick and the Dick & Sons, Dave Cirillo automobile.
The intermission.
Oh, okay. And now, Lisa, you have something to say here.
Anybody who has that winning sticker on your Cisco's ad in your program, now's the time to come down to the program stand underneath the tower and to get your gift. Today, some of the gifts are Villa Restaurant, South Attleboro, $25 gift certificate. Ruby Tuesdays in Swansea, $20 gift certificate. Union Station Restaurant.
Yes, sir. Come on.
You get it, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay, Deb.
Quick crew. We gotta get the quick crew after, okay?
Okay, Deb.
Hurry up. You wanna get... Have Daddy hold the flag. Hey, give your boy the flag. Have him hold the flag. There you go.
Turn around.
One more? All right.
Let the crew.
Yeah, all set.
Everybody. All set. Corey.
All right.
Corey.
Right there. Corey.
Don't forget your score.
Well, it's a lot of work. We did a lot of work to it.
Yeah.
I was working
That way to Clary.
the wheel quite a bit out there. I didn't know if I could last another couple laps.
It's a very physical thing. Huh?
The way that car's running, terrible, terrible.
There you go. Thanks, Corey. Congratulations.
Followed by the New England Tech Solar Car, the award-winning New England Tech Solar Car, and the Rizzo Ford 1994 Thunderbird driven by Bob Rizzo. The 94 V8, 351 cubic inches, 35R tire, one of the widest street tires available, ladies and gentlemen. The 1990, but it is now on to the 90s. That's Bob Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first key that may win Saline Mustang is Mr. Bob DeRoche from Warren, Rhode Island. Mr. Bob DeRoche from Warren, Rhode Island, you have yourself a key and you are going to be one of the semi-finalists to possibly win the 94 HJY New England Tech Dream Car.
Quick button's coming out. That's fine.
And once again, congratulations to Bob DeRoche from Warren, Rhode Island.
Country in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Things about me in your program, then you can't do it. Mustang what? Ford.
Ford Mustang. 94 Ford Mustang.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
And the beautiful. And we begin our introductions at the head of the line. Telephone, telephone, somebody. Earphones. Earphones. Ladies and gentlemen, in the pole position, the computer repairman from Seekonk, car number 87, yard, maybe more. Put together by man, built a little bit at a time. What man has put together, they're grown here lovely. And looking for the great wing racing. I gotta say that Tex asked me to. Oh, we got a problem with the 87. Let's see, did everybody else get away from it all right? Norm Holden got hung up. He lost a bunch of spots. Because the 87 didn't get going. Now he's going. But that 46 of Jeff Thompson has a big portion of the lead. George Rigo running in second spot. The 23 of Steve Channing and the 88 of Bobby Tripp. The 18 of Tex Berry, as Tex Berry has settled into that fifth spot. The only Ford on the racetrack, car number 48. 57 pulling into the pits. Wayne Nova. Almost 3 deep going down the backstretch for the lead. As they tried it 3 deep. George Rigo. George Rigo tries it, takes over the lead. Steve Channing follows him through. George Rigo having a strong run tonight. Tex Berry throwing sparks out of their left rear. Thompson. Jeff Thompson gets a boot from the 88. Rigo has the lead. Channing is second. Tex Berry is third. Fred Estelle Jr. is fourth, and Norm Holden is fifth. As they start to single file it out, they are really motivating. They are developing some Incredible speeds tonight. Bobby Tripp is really working that 88 hard, trying to get it to move up through. Channing looking to get around the side of Rigo. Rigo, Channing in the 18. Star Pickles. Up Barry.
They're running quick. 13:27.
Yeah, they are moving. There's no question about it. Pete Silva says they're running 13-2s, 13-3s. Get you a better time for it. For these jobs. Used to have some advertising with the road. There goes Channing around Rigo. Channing trying to get around Rigo. Following them through is the Ford-powered 48 of Fred Estelle Jr. as they double up for the lead. That means that they're going to be going even faster very shortly. Are they running that much slower all of a sudden? As the 99 almost airborne through the turns. The 99 almost airborne through the turns, and we bring it down to a stop as the 99 of Wayne Dion having a problem. How do you get over there, Dion?
Just got loose right over here.
As the Johnson car, the 16, that's a brand new car for them. As Andy's moved up into the ranks of Pro Stocks. Look out, there's the green. We're ready to go again as Channing in the 23 gets a little bit of an edge on George Rigo. Whoa! Freddie Estelle decided he wanted to have a little section of the track himself, in between the two of them. Whoa. And we got a lot of jam up here in the fourth turn, as we have the 37, the 42, and the 04 all jammed up. 37, 42, and the 04.
17 laps complete.
17 complete as Tony Salpietro, Ron Novak. Who's the other one? 42.
Paul LaPlante.
And Paul LaPlante. All good. Into trouble, trying to get around the corner. To the end of the road. And coming down, coming down. There's the green, we're racing. George Rigo again has got it. George Rigo with that 48 of Freddie Estelle. And Freddie Estelle gets under him. Freddie Estelle gets under him as Rigo has to go wide as Estelle just powered his way through under the 64. Underneath the 23 goes that Ford-powered 48. Estelle gets underneath. Right behind him is Tex Berry Jr. Estelle takes over the lead by inches. Channing is not giving it up. Barry continues to kick out a shower of sparks. Here's Norm Alden. Freddie Estelle, Tex Berry Jr., Channing. 3 deep behind him as Tripp and Martin go wide. Jimmy Wilkins dropping back. Not setting that kind of pace now, is he?
13:29.
Well, he's still going pretty good. (13-2, 13-3) as the 48 getting around in pretty good shape. 10 to go, 10 to go. It's Freddie Estelle, the 18 of Tex Berry, the 23 Steve Channing, and the 6 of Norm Holden. Here comes Rick Martin in the 94. Rick Martin's starting to make himself be noticed by the lead pack. As the Terrible Terror twins, the 12 and 11, come along behind. Channing got into a little bit of a problem, and Holden is under him. Holden is under him. Let's see what happens. Holden gets under him. Rick Martin right behind Holden, and they get Channing to the outside, and they've got him. They've got him.
13:23.
As we have 5 laps left, 5 laps remaining. 5 laps remaining for the Lindblad 48 automobile. It's Freddie Estelle Jr. There's your leader. The yellow 48 with Tex Barry right on his back bumper. It looks like the 24 and the 6, the 94 and the 6 have backed off a bit. With 2 laps remain, 2 to go. Can Barry get by him? Let's see what happens. White flag coming out. It's white flag. Tex Barry moves to the outside. No, he can't get by him. Down the backstretch. It's still Fred Estelle Jr. out of the turn and across the line. It's Fred Estelle Jr. Where am I here? I don't know you hear him.
Whoa, look at that.
And we have a jam up happening over here on the first turn as they make it one more time around. As the 37 and the 1 and wins, second in points in 93, winner of the Oktoberfest at Lee's, the 100 lapper in 92, from Westport, Massachusetts. He's a bricklayer, union bricklayer, local number 3, Mr. Fred Estelle Jr.
One-tire man is very physical. Driving on this track. A lot of G-forces are going 80 miles an hour.
Hey, go ahead, show Fred. Show Fred.
Yes, Your Honor. Interviewing Fred.
Hey, Freddie, can I want a shot with you, Fred? Okay. Hurry up, come here. Come here, over here.
He said to me before, he's like, I feel like a win tonight.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Fred. Hey, Jay. You get the crew now, right?
You were turning around, so you had time to do a 13:23 at one point. That's tremendous racing.
Well, kind of speechless at the moment. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Belt Pots, Auto Supply, Seekonk and Lobster, Bay State Lincoln Mercury, Auto Tech, Lindblad Chassis, and that Seekonk.
Well, there you go. I guess they're the ones that made it all possible. The racing was so different from last week. It's a matter of getting the car tweaked up and just finding the bugs, or do something drastically different.
Well,
Car and the 38 car immediately going out ahead. We'll see what happens as they go 3 deep going into turn 2. 47 car trying to make his way as the 38 car comes around the outside and the 05 threatening from the inside. Can he find the groove? We'll find out in just a bit. And the battle continues on now for second place. Thank you. That's the 47 car of Larry Olney. Trying to hang on to the first position. 05 car going, and they're going 3 wide, 4 wide, and you just can't fit them on Seekonk Speedway going into the 4th turn. And they get a little crazy, but we're still under green.
nothing that really affected the beginning of the pack. It was the middle of the pack. The 69 car now is being challenged by the 40 car. 40 car of Amasa Harmon. Amasa had a tough week last week and she's trying to make her comeback. The 69 car of Roger Sisson, also sponsored by New England Tech, is trying to really make its way now. Trying to fight, and he gets the bump and grind. Really gets tacked hard. And now he's dropping back. The 69 drops back into fourth position. That's Roger Sisson in that car. Trying to hang on to that inside, but he cannot do it as the 40 takes over. The 40 of Amasa Harmon driving very, very well this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Amasa's making a move, going way up high, trying to push down on the inside to overtake the 05 car of Ed Plant. Can she do it? No, she can't. Plant just overpowers her. Amasa is very focused this evening. And the 47 car continues to be your leader. That's the 47 car of Larry Olney as we reach our halfway point. Halfway in our street stock first feature event here at Seekonk Speedway. And what a night of racing indeed. The number 80 car getting a little sloppy, and the 40 now really coming high on the outside, going into turn 2. Amasa Harmon really knocking on the door, trying to take that first position. They're really getting crazy. She gets sideways. The 40 car of Amasa Harmon, tough break, being very aggressive. And just gets a little sideways going into turn 4, and now she's dropping back. The 47 car still hanging on, but the 05 car of Ed Plant doing everything he can to get that inside position. That inside position is the most important thing when you get down to the last 2 or 3 laps here in the street stock event. The 05, they're 3 wide, they're 3 wide.
9.
And we've got the 9 car sideways, the yellow is out, tough break, whoa! Tremendous driving, tremendous defensive driving going into turn 4. That's Mike Hope in the 9 car getting sideways. With 10 laps complete in our first street stock feature event. Tremendous defensive, gets ready to line them up. We get into turn 4. They're looking good, and the green flag drops, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. And the 120 car is now challenging the 47 car of Larry Olney, going high on the outside. The 120 car does it. Can it get down low enough after pushing the apex of the turn? We'll find out. Yes, the 120 car takes the lead. That's Jeff Waterman in the 120 car, ladies and gentlemen, now with at least a 2-second lead as the pack tightens up in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position. Amasa Harmon looking good again, threatening in the 3rd position, the number 05 car. That's Amasa in the number 40 car. And Jeff Waterman just has no competition as we reach 2 laps. 2 laps. The 47 and the 40 battling it out for 2nd position. This is great. This is tremendous racing right now. The 47 car of Larry Olney once had the lead, but is now dropped way back in the real race. The real race is for 2nd and 3rd position. Amasa trying to make her move, trying to take advantage of the slippery driving. Can she do it? Can she outpower him? And now it's neck and neck for 2nd position between Olney and Harmon. We've got our checker flag for the 120 now for 2nd position. Yes, she does it, ladies and gentlemen. Unofficially, the number 40 car of Amasa Harmon takes 2nd position. The number 47 car of Larry Olney 3rd. And our winner, Jeff Waterman, in the number 1. That's Amasa Harmon, number 40. Doing a tremendous job this week, and there's your winner taking the victory lap, the number 120 car of Jeff Waterman.
Why don't you announce them when I come in?
And now...
Look out. I'll be quiet. Let's go with her. Thank you. Why are you throwing things around here? That's great fun. Must have been your thing snapping. Great. 11 of Jerry DeGasperi, Slim DeGasperi. He's doing a very good job of staying out in front of everybody. Staying out of trouble. He's staying out in front. Whoa, look at this in front of the pits. A couple of hard hits over there in front of the pits. As the 110, the 18, is it the 18 and the 19, and the 33. Collision. West Ave in Pawtucket. Stop by and look out, we got a green flag going. Petty automobile trying to close the door on Gary DeGasperi. Black flag on the 19. He's burning a tire right out of it. And Rob Rotundo's got a real problem with the tire. They black flagging him. '67 has got their front bumper. Nancy's got a front bumper going underneath. That's bad because that's going to interfere with her suspension. They'll be black flagging her as well. She gets caught on that. Hold on to that. We got a jam up going through the turn. We got two of them hung up together. And we go to the yellow. We go to the yellow. We got two that can't get separated over. Brought his whole family here to cheer tonight. And look out. Ooh, Petty gets in. Oh, hold it. That 6 is backwards right in front of, and everybody gets around him. Unbelievable. Who is that?
There are still 5 left.
Okay, let's see if we can get it going again as they come around. Remember, they don't go until they get in front of the pits. Right there. Right. Jerry DeGasperi has still got that lead. Gene Weston's got him all by himself. Look out for that 58. Can he hold on to it? He has to get out of it, and everybody gets around him. They're 3 deep behind him. Gene Weston is just going to wait and see with the halfway mark coming up as to which one to follow. Gene's a little bit squirrely through that turn. It may be getting oily in that 4th turn. Whoa! Mr. Spencer and Gene get together, and Gene ends up backwards on the racetrack. In a bad spot. He's in a bad spot. Trying to get it out of there. If he doesn't pretty soon, we'll have to stop it down. Wait a minute, he's going now. He's going now. Yeah, he got it going. All right. Jerry DeGasperi still has it with the 54 of Dean Petty running in 2nd spot. Look at who's in 3rd now. Is that number 11 automobile of Kenny Morissette. What is Spencer going to hit? Spencer was taking on the 58 now. Yeah, it looks like 33 has got more than a bumper falling off. He's got a flat tire, among other things. I don't want to, bad breath and everything. Who knows? As with 2 laps to go, that 71 winding its way through a lot of traffic. Let's hope that 33 can make it. There's your leader, the 71 with the 54 chasing him hard. The 11 is 3rd. The 84 trying to get by the 43. Down the backstretch. It's one more time around. One complete more. One complete more as the white flag comes out on the 71. The 71 of Jerry DeGasperi Jr. as the 54, Dean Petty, lets him know he's there. Half a lap, quarter of a lap, coming out, and coming out the turn. Everything it's good. On the outside, no, it's Jerry D. Gaspari Jr. There's the big 27 of Kevin Huff. Rent-A-Car and M&S Race Car Supplies. Well, just to show you the amount of detail that we go into here, Jerry has a dog named Abraham, wife named Trish.
Yeah, Come on. Send the little guy. Get right down there. Hurry up! Hurry up! John, take a picture with her for a minute, please. Let's go! Hold it. Hey, buddy, how you doing tonight? Okay. May as well get an exit. You want my feeling grab? Let's go. Excellent. Way to do it. Go on, Ronnie. All right. One more with me and Rachel, please. I got to reload again. Cheap. We can go to the next one if you want. We'll wait, okay? All right. Hey, man! Johnny! One of the crew? Pull it. Okay. Go, boys. Generating red shirt. Oh, well, get over here. There you go. Let me check it. Yeah, I might check it. Have me check it. Oh, money. I thought money. Yeah. Polish racing. Thank you. Okay. Bye, guys. Trophy you want to keep, Bill? Or trophy that is since 1949. In 1949, that was a 6-foot trophy. Hey. Get everybody in there. All right. Go ahead, Matt. Come on, Matt. You hold this for us. Can you hold that for us? Get right in the front, all right? Make sure we can see your face, though. Get right in the trophy. There you go. All right. You got the second flag. Hurry up. Turn around. Everybody ready? Look at the camera. Very good. All right. Thanks, Matt. All right. Here it is, baby. That's why I let you wait because Lindbergh just won. Thanks. You guys getting in here? Oh, we're all set. Thank you. All right. All set. Don't forget to buy the tape. All set? Thank you.